Okay, so let's talk about something that you've probably done before without even realizing it. Confusing perspective with perception when thinking about the future. And this is real psychology, something that messes up way more people than you think. Because most of the time when you are stressing about the future, you're not thinking clearly. You're just reacting. Let me explain what I mean. First of all, let's talk about perception. So your perception is personal, right? It's stuff that happens in the moment. It's quick, it's emotional, affects your moods, your doubts, and your energy. And let's say you haven't slept well. Maybe you've recently failed a test and your brain's suddenly like, I'm behind everybody else. I'm never going anywhere with my life, and I'm a complete failure. And that's perception talking. It's all about now and never later. It's always short-sighted and dramatic. But perspective, that's zoomed out. It's less about what you feel and what's actually true. Same situation. Let's say you've been through a rough patch or you're feeling stuck. With perspective, you'd think like, okay, I've been in this situation before, but I've bounced back, so I can do it again. Or this is just a rough patch. Or the situation does not define me. And that perspective is like your older, wiser self whispering to you, you're okay, keep going. And where most people get stuck is they think that they're being self-aware, but they're just being self-critical. For example, they'll take their situation and their emotions and then project it into their future. You've probably had a bad week before and then you've started reconsidering your whole life plan, or you've been rejected by somebody and then suddenly you're like, maybe I'm not cut out for this at all. And that's the trap. You allow your perception to hijack your perspective and then stop you from seeing your actual progress. Let me give you an example of this. Let's say you wanted to start a YouTube channel. So you hype yourself up, you buy the mic, you record, you edit, and then post the video. But there's barely any views, hardly any engagement. Now, if you're stuck in perception, your brain is going, I suck, this is a waste of time, why did I even try? But if you have perspective, you're telling yourself, this is the first video of hundreds to come. Now I know what to improve on. This is step one. Same situation, but completely different headspace, so let's go deeper. You've probably been rejected by somebody that you liked, right? You won't just feel rejected, but you'll start questioning your whole worth. Perception takes that whole moment and then starts painting your whole story with it. But perspective will say this isn't the whole picture and someone rejecting me does not determine my value. You guys see the pattern by now. Your perception will mostly react, whereas your perspective will mainly respond. And the annoying thing is we tend to trust perception more because it's louder, it's emotional, feels more urgent. It demands your attention, but the truth is your perception will lie to you, especially when you're tired and insecure. Whereas perspective takes more effort. You have to ask better questions like, is this the whole truth? Do I see the full picture? And what would I be thinking if I was in the right headspace? And honestly, those questions will save you from a lot of spirals and silly decisions. So the next time your mind starts running wild about your future, ask yourself, is this perception or is this perspective? If it is perception, don't make any major decisions. Don't quit, don't panic, and don't spiral. Just breathe, zoom out, and wait till the noise clears, because most people aren't failing, they're just misreading the map. If you want to build anything meaningful in life, confidence, goals, relationships, purpose, you need to start reflecting and stop reacting. Because in the end, you don't need to change your entire life overnight, you just need to change the way you see it.